Hello, YouTubers. Welcome back to Yorkshire Media. I am Mark, your host, your presenter, whatever you want me to be. Yes, I am. Cheaper and better than the BBC. So, get me for free. Ooh la la. So, what have I got for you today? Well, I thought this would be interesting. This is my own opinion, by the way. So, when did so I'm going to go through a period of time of when the dinosaurs appeared. But how did the dinosaurs appear all them many years ago? So, uh, the dinosaurs. So we're talking the dinosaurs, non-bird dinosaurs, in between about 245 and 66 million years ago, right? So that's when that they supposed to be roaming the Earth. But how did they get there? Well, this is my opinion, and this is what I'm going to discuss. So how they got, as far as I'm concerned, how they got there is from another planet, basically. This is, don't forget, this is my own opinion, so this is what I believe. We know UFOs have existed a long, long time. So if you go back to ancient, like going to America and things like that, and around the world, you see cave paintings of UFOs and things like that. So I believe this is what happened with us, basically. So the dinosaurs, like I say, the 245 and 66 million years ago, as they call it, I think, they do start suddenly appear, but this is what it looks like in the research of what I done. They suddenly appear. How can that be? Well, as far as I'm concerned, a UFO from another planet, like a hawk-like thing, has taken their animals, or some animals, away from a planet and brought them to our planet and put them on Earth. That's the thing, yeah. And they'd have been happy for a timing period and that. And until the dinosaur died, basically, or when did they die? 66 million years ago, an asteroid struck eastern Mexico and wiped out the dinosaurs. That's what they believe. So we'll go with that. So that's when the dinosaurs died off. Asteroid hits, boom, and things like that. Now, us humans appeared. When did humans first appear on Earth? Well, going to my research, 2 million years ago. So 2 million years ago, way after asteroids hit, the Earth's livable. So 2 million years ago. Again, this is how we are led to believe that we come from apes and things like that. Creatures in Africa began to walk ability on two legs. They were faking crude stone tools by 2.5 million years ago. Then some of the spread from Africa into Asia and Europe and Africa. But how did they suddenly appear on Earth? Again, I think it's all about someone come from another planet. I'm talking proper UFOs here, Hark-like system, because it would be very arrogant and ignorant of us to think that there is no one else in this on this universe, which we know there is. We do see UFOs on a regular basis on planet Earth. So it doesn't surprise me. 2 million years ago, humans suddenly appeared. We have been told that they evolved through ape-like creatures and things like that. That most probably that could be true, but it's more than likely they were brought from another planet by a UFO, or and put onto this Earth as an experiment. That's what I believe, as an experiment. And unfortunately, we've evolved and evolved. I mean, I was born in 1966, so you think of that. So it's 2 million years ago the first humans appeared. but I think they come from the stars basically because we are made of the same star stuff and things like that. And I think reasons what I think. So I think we're part of an experiment. What's basically failed because we've become violent. You know, we've had 2 world wars and things like that. But we're still getting visited by UFOs and abductions and things like that. So this makes perfect sense to me. So when you go back to the story, and I call it a story of Jesus Christ in the Bible, where Mary suddenly got pregnant by God. You know what I mean? So I think Mary were abducted by aliens, taken up, impregnated, and put back down on Earth. And then she was told, your son is going to be Jesus Christ or whatever. You know what I mean? You know, he's going to be the Son of God, basically. Well, Son of God is in the stars and the UFOs. And that makes complete sense to me. This is, like I say, it's only my opinion, it's only a theory. But we do have a missing link. And that missing link, no one knows. You know what I mean? We do know that we were cursed because for animals to have intelligence, we were cursed with knowing that we were going to die and things like that. And we do. We quite clearly know. So sooner or later, we're all going to die. And that's what, you know, so that's what my opinion is. I don't believe that there's an invisible God or all that. I think the true God is a UFO came and put us on this planet as an experiment. The experiment was going well until modern day man came along. That's me, like us, talking and things like that. And then things went a bit wrong from there because we've had, nothing but war on this planet. There's a lot of bloodshed when you think about it on this planet. So it's a failed experiment. But and they have dated right back, saying that there has been UFOs. Now they don't know exactly from how far back. Is it from the 2 million years when the first humans appeared? I think so. And I think there will be caves out there with it all on. There is caves showing spaceships flying and things like that. You know what I mean? So we do know it's possible. So it doesn't sound as far-fetched as what you think. And ancient aliens and ancient astronaut theorists, they think on the similar lines. There must have been alien activity on this planet before we arrived. There had to be. You know what I mean? Humans just didn't appear as though we did just like that. You know what I mean? So we were brought here as an experiment. Yes, I am born of this planet, so there's a lot of people. But our true ancestors are up there looking after us, and they do come back, and we do see UFOs. Well, I've seen a couple of UFOs in my lifetime, but people in America see UFOs mainly on a daily basis. I would honestly say, well, some do any case, and if that's the case, and on all these abductions, I think it's just feasible that's how Jesus Christ was created, and that's how Mary had a virgin birth, because she was impregnated by an alien to have a baby, and that's what I believe. You know what I mean? It makes complete sense to me, and it happened as in the Middle East. You know what I mean? Before the TV cameras, before everything. I'm talking 2,000 years ago. That's what I believe, and that's what our, you can say, religion, Christianity is built on. But is there truly UFOs, and is there truly life on another planet, similar distance from us? And I think yes, there is. You know what I mean? And that's what I believe. I honestly do believe that there is another species, like, similar to what we are, but more peaceful and more peaceful living. We're just, an experiment what's gone wrong, because we're not living in peace. We're living in violence and things like that. We've had 2 modern world wars in the 20th century. Now we're in the 21st. What we're doing to ourselves? Look what Russia's doing to Ukraine. It's still warlike, innit, and things like that. there's still a threat of a World War III. And we're in 21st century. And I think that's what's happening. So I think that's how we got Jesus Christ. And that's how we got, the first man and woman on this planet. I'm talking of Adam and Eve, and they've come, from another planet, through space, landed on the Earth, and were put here in a garden of what they call Eden. And it would have been, it would have been a flourishing planet. It would have had trees because they would have planted them over time and things like that. And that's what I believe. I really truly do believe. A lot of people think I'm bonkers, but it gives an explanation to a missing link. And that missing link, I think, is alien UFOs. That's what I've always believed. But at the end of the day, you make your own minds up. I mean, that's what I think were a failed experiment gone wrong, basically. And they're only coming back in modern times doing the abductions. I think the abductions are true. I think what's happened around the world with abductions is true. I think they're just making sure that we're healthy and we're okay. And maybe they're doing some experimentation, what they've done over there, to see if they can stop us from being violent. So far, no, they can't. So that's what I think. I think we're someone's failed experiment. And that's how we exist on this planet. We all know the planet was built through the Big Bang and things like that. But how did it get inhabited? I think it got inhabited by other people from another planet. And that's what I honestly believe. Things like, and things like that. And that's what I honestly believe. Now, it would be remiss of me to say, well, am I right? I don't know. It's just an opinion. But a lot of ancient alien theorists and ancient astronaut theories are getting to grips with it, coming up with more evidence. We know in Australia there's cave paintings of flying ships and things like that, without propellers and things like that. We do know this is existing. And, so my theory could be right. And that's where the missing link is. I think the missing link is they come from an alien, another culture of human beings, what will be like us from another planet. They only wanted to inhabit this planet as an experiment to see if we can live like a peaceful race or culture. And if we could, we'd get all sorts of technology, but we haven't. We've been held back, basically. And I think we've been held back deliberately because we're a violent planet. And our ancestors who visit the planet on a most regular basis are not very happy with us and things like that. And I think that's why they do the abductions and things like that, to see if they can change our mind. I think when people say that when they've been abducted, they've been shown film of a planet exploding and things like that, and they automatically assume that it's planet Earth. I don't think so. I think we've seen another planet explode to say, look, if you don't stop what you're doing, this is what could happen to you. So we're getting warnings from way back in space and things like that. So yeah, I think we do come from an alien culture. Well, an alien culture to us, but not to other people, if you know what I mean. And this is where the alien astronauts come from. I honestly think, was the alien activity in Egypt at the time of the pharaohs? I say, yeah, there was. I honestly think that there was. And I honestly think that there was UFO activity at the time of Jesus Christ's birth and his death and things like that. So that's my theory on how humans first came on here. We was put on this planet, and then we've bred over time, and I'm here, so yeah, and everyone else is here, and my YouTube audience is here, and things like that. So, is it a leap of fantasy? Is it a big leap? No, I don't think it is. I don't think it's a big leap. I think in time, people will find out the truth, but I don't know if it'll be within mine or our time, I don't know. I don't really think it will be revealed. But for some people, like David Icke, like me, and like other people, that's what they believe. They believe that an alien culture is already here. I know how it goes on with lizards and that, but the alien culture, what is here now, is it? I mean, they talk about human hybrids. Well, I don't think they're hybrid. I think they are. Their DNA will be pure from that planet to this planet. It'd be more or less the same as our DNA, and I think that's what they're trying to do: is engineer similar DNA so they don't look too disfamiliar to what we look like. It could be true. It might not be. I don't know. Could there be a Martian war? Well, we'll never know. Is there going to be, a UFO landing in years to come? Could be. What crashed at Roswell? Was it one of them, or was it Russia trying to build a UFO, and that's what crashed? And that's what a lot of people think. They don't think it's an alien craft from outer space. They think it's Russia scientists, what they got from World War II, built it, flew it, and crashed it because they didn't understand the technology and things like that. So it rapidly goes on from there. So I think that's the missing link in my mind. We come from another planet, put onto this planet to see if we could survive. Yes, we survived, but we survived in violence, unfortunately. So that's my video in any case, and that's one of the explanations what I think how we got on here. A Arclight UFO came with us. First of all, the dinosaurs came before us. They got killed off with a meteorite in central Mexico, and then we came along, like I say, 2 million years. So humans have only been on planet for just over 2 million years. Think about it that way. So 2 million years, we suddenly appear. Intelligence as well. They did have some intelligence, and then suddenly modern day man appeared through. We've been told through Europe and things like that. Again, I think it's from a Arclight spaceship, and I think the God what they talk about in the Bible is a spaceship. I don't think people are praying to. Well, I know some people pray to the sun, but a lot of people, like the Egyptians and things like, and like me, I pray to the stars and things like that. I've always believed we're not alone. I've always believed in that concept, and I'll always will. So that's just my theory. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I know it's a long one, but I hope you've enjoyed this video, and don't be too cruel in the comments. Please like the video. If you like the video, please give me a like. Please subscribe if you're new. Hit the bell icon, it all. That will let you know when I'm uploading another video. Please come back from time to time to make sure that you still subscribe to me, because YouTube algorithm has a nasty habit of unsubscribing people because it thinks you're a robot. Also, share the video to your friends and your family, and to other social media like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch and Bing, and also use the comment section below and we can have a conversation. I do and try and answer all comments as much as I can, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye for now. Catch you all later. Bye.